Time now for our Caledonia coach conversation with head coach Carl Fruechte. And coach got to play for the first time in a couple of weeks on Saturday, and your kids were ready to go as you defeated Dover Iota 66-7. What'd you take away from Saturday's ball game?
Well, we got back to playing more our style of football. Again, Plainview to Millville deserves a lot of credit. They challenged us and they made us do some things that, we weren't our kids just weren't in the right mindset. And so that's a great thing, right? No matter if you win or lose, the game is supposed to make you better. And that happened against Plainview. So our kids were more mentally prepared, ready to play fast, ready to play downhill. We did a better job using our hands, blowing up gaps like we always talk about. And, it was a good win over Dover Iota. We've always had a lot of respect for their program, and we just hope to capitalize off of it.
And another very solid game for Eli King on multiple touchdown passes, touchdown run, and a punt returner. How has Eli become a better football player this season from years past?
I just think he's getting smarter. He's not taking all the hits right now. He's pretty slight. He's tall and slender, and so there's times, Darren, when I want him to get down or get out of bounds. There's no need for him to be taking extra hits, and so he's getting really smart that way. And he's doing a better job every week of learning how to read coverages, and it's coming. It's different from a wide receiver to a quarterback, but he's getting better, and he's starting to really pick up the reads.
And defensively, you only gave up 7 points last week after giving up 8 in week number 1 of the season. Defensively, how'd you take that step forward that you talked about?
Yeah, sort of like what I said earlier, that we're just, we talk a lot about playing downhill. We want to make sure that we're using our hands, getting them on people, getting rid of them, making sure that our hands and our feet work together and blowing up the gaps, whatever Coach Schrader, Coach Knutson has called. We don't want to be sitting back. We want to make sure that we're attacking and then attacking the running backs so that they can't, screen us and things like that. But playing downhill, Darren, we just did a much better job of that.
And I know it might be a silly question to ask in a 66-7 game, but I know you guys are perfectionists. Coaches are perfectionists. Anything you took away from that game that you need to improve on?
Yeah, still aggressive play at the offensive line. We did better. And we told the kids that we're doing better. We're taking a step, but we still need to be more aggressive at the offensive line. Sometimes, high school kids worry about getting downfield. In high school, you got 1.5 yards. You can attack. We don't feel like we can pass pro because we're not, we don't have those 6'5", 300-pound kids. Most of our kids are right around 190, 200. And so we want to attack, use our strength and quickness and get into that man and keep them pushed back. We don't want to, set back and let the D-line tee off. So we've got to do a better job of that, Darren, and it's coming. It's coming. It's a work in progress. It is every year.
And this week, you head up to Chatfield on Friday night. What challenges do they present?
Well, Jeff and his staff do a great job. They always have tremendous athletes. They coach really well. Jeff is really an awesome defensive coach. Not that he's a bad offensive coach. I'm not saying that, but his strength is defense, and his kids fly around. They're running a lot of 3-4, and they're blitzing a ton, sort of like Plainview. And they got this Sam Backer, real good sophomore running back who's really eating up a lot of yards. And they got a nice quarterback, throws a nice ball. Nice little, we call him an H-back. Does a nice job getting into the seam. So we'll have our hands full Friday. But again, win, lose, or draw, we hope to get better, and I know we will.
All right, Coach, keep your kids healthy. We wish you best of luck Friday night.
Right on. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate your time.
That's Caledonia coach Carl Fruechte with our Caledonia coach conversation.